Hey guys, it's LegoMatic9, and today I'm going to be doing another LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens set review. And today I have the gorgeous X-Wing, Poe's X-Wing, and this set is, like I said, it's beautiful. This set is, I absolutely love this set. So this is set number 75102, ages 8 to 14, 717 pieces, 4 new minifigures, and it retails for $79.99. A pretty high price on this set. I think it should be around 70, but I love this set. I think it's beautiful, and I'll get into that a little later. But before I start gushing on it a little too much, let's go ahead and take a close-up of the 4 brand new minifigures included in this set. So let's go ahead and start off with the main character included with the set, and that is Poe Dameron. So this figure, holy crap, did LEGO do an amazing job with the printing on this figure. It is just outstanding. So first off, just to get this out of the way, it comes with a little pistol. We'll just take that and set that aside, and we'll use that a little later for a little feature in the set. But this figure, like the other Rebel pilot figure, this figure has a vast amount of detail packed into him. Like, holy crap. So starting off, brand new, everything on this guy is printed brand new, no reused parts. This is a new dark orange jumpsuit, which is awesome. We don't really see this color all too often. So the printing on the torso is just outstanding. Like, just look at that. You got that. You got the flotation vest and the little computer thing there, and you got the hose running down, and holy crap, it just looks amazing. All those little straps and stuff just packed in there just look amazing. So just look at that. That just looks amazing. And then he's got the belt and leg printing as well, which looks really nice. The back of the torso is also printed. Not that much detail on here. It's pretty simplistic, but it gets the job done, and it looks really nice. The white is kind of faded, but that's because it's printed on this kind of weird, the dark orange color, but, you know, it works. It's fine. His face is a brand new face. I'm going to go ahead and take off this new helmet. So there you guys can see his face a lot better. It's a brand new printed face. It just looks awesome. He's got kind of the darker mustache and goatee printed on there in the stubble form. And he's got some lighter stubble on the cheeks there, which look awesome. The eyes look really good. It looks a lot like Oscar Isaac. It just looks amazing. He also has an alternative face for more of an aggressive tone when he's flying around trying to blow up some TIE fighters. So that looks really cool. And so one of the main attractions of these new Rebel pilot figures is the new helmet. You guys can see this brand new mold. You guys will be able to see it a little better on the other pilot, but and here we get a black helmet which has an overmolded visor on there that is overmolded. If I take the helmet off, you guys can see it's not printed on the face. You can see it's molded straight onto the helmet, which is a lot better than having the visor printed onto the helmet like the other pilots had. So that helmet just looks awesome on him right there. Got some really nice printing on the side of the helmet right there. A lot of really nice detailing. Got some white and some dark red on there. It just looks awesome. You got the silver up at the top and the Rebel badge up there. Got some other little designs on the helmet. And then this side, like the other side, is very detailed. You have some letters printed on there, as well as the Rebel logo as well. And then you also have that little white symbol there. I'm not really sure what that is. It's in a lot of things. I feel like I should know what that is, but yeah, so that's printed on there. And then also on this side, I forgot to mention that there is a little microphone molded onto this side, which looks pretty cool. No printing on the back of it, because it kind of just cuts off right there. I don't know if there's any other detailing on the back there, but whatever. So there's Poe Dameron, definitely a very nice LEGO minifigure. So here we have the other Resistance X-Wing pilot, and he's got the same torso and leg printing as Poe, so I don't really need to go over that. The only thing that's really new on him is his face and his helmet. So starting with the face, this is a new print. Definitely looks really nice. I'm glad we're getting some variation in the flesh heads. This head is also included with the First Order Transporter set. He's on the male Resistance soldier, so that head is reused already, but it's a very nice head, so I definitely would like to have more than just one, so that's nice that they included it in 2 sets. Then the other main thing is the new helmet. Here you guys can see the overmolded visor on there a little better, and it looks really nice. It's pretty much got the same print. It's got some variation between Poe's and his. So here, to compare the two, there they are side by side. They look pretty nice. They're pretty similar, just a few differences. I like this one side print a little better. But yeah, these helmets are going to be very useful for some people. I really like the sculpt on it. It just looks awesome. The printing is very nice on it as well. So yeah, that's all I really needed to cover on this other Resistance X-Wing pilot. So this next minifigure is the Resistance Ground Crew figure, and definitely a weird looking figure. He's got some really nice and useful olive green parts on there, especially the leg print looks like it could be used for a lot of different things, and the torso print's really cool with the vest printed on there and the belt, and some white symbols. The back is pretty simple. He's got some weirdly colored hands. I think those are dark flesh hands on there. His face is a new print. If you take off this helmet here, you can see the actual color of it. And then you got this weird looking print on there. I don't know if it's supposed to be white or if it's just supposed to be a lighter color. Seems like it should be white, but you know, LEGO's printing limitations on the white color on dark surfaces isn't very good. And then he's also got some kind of mask covering up his mouth, which is pretty weird looking. Then his helmet is a brand new helmet. I don't know if it's like part of the guy's head or if it's just a helmet or what, but it's definitely a weird looking design on there. LEGO did a really good job at printing this though. You can see all that up there is printed. It looks really nice. So I'm surprised they were able to do printing like a wraparound print like that. So that looks really nice. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this Resistance Ground Crew figure. Last but not least, we have BB-8. Now, LEGO did a pretty good job at making this figure. I knew it was going to be pretty hard to do a like a rolling ball style astromech droid once I saw the first Force Awakens teaser. So they definitely did a pretty good job. One of my only complaints is this giant stud projecting itself from the bottom of the droid. I would have wished if the stud was recessed inside of that main body shell there, but LEGO might have had a better reason, or that we don't really know yet, of why it's not recessed inside but it's protruding out like that. But besides that, the sphere part is brand new as well as the head part. They both have very nice printing on there. I'll give you guys a little 360 just to show you guys the printing on the body and the head there. They're all wraparound, and the printing job is just outstanding. LEGO did an amazing job at that. So, yeah, BB-8 doesn't really have any features besides you can turn the head back and forth. If you like grab onto it, you can move it around and such. You can see the printing up there as well. That just looks really nice. If you take the head off like that, you can just see that it's got a flat top up there with a stud, and you can just put the head back on. So yeah, that's pretty much it for BB-8. So now let's get on to the main attraction of this entire set, and that is this beauty right here, this X-Wing fighter. Now this set is definitely my favorite out of the line of the Force Awakens sets, mainly just because of how cool this thing looks. It's got some really nice play functions with it as well, and some really nice pieces, and it just looks amazing from a whole bunch of different angles. So this one's my favorite out of the entire line. I just really love how LEGO designed this, and it just looks stellar. So as you guys can see, it's in this black and orange color scheme, which is a little off-putting to some people. I wasn't very fond of it when I first saw it. I was hoping we'd get, I thought Poe's X-Wing was like the white and blue one we've been seeing in the trailers, but I guess it either gets the paint job or we just haven't seen it in the trailer at all. But this grew on me. This color scheme grew on me as soon as I saw the set pictures, and it doesn't look that bad. Honestly, it looks pretty good. So starting off, I guess we'll go to one of the main attractions for this set that a lot of people are happy about, and that is this this cockpit section. Now you guys can see that there's this brand new canopy piece that is included with this set, and it is by far the best canopy for an X-Wing we've ever gotten. This is a brand new piece, and this is fully printed. These aren't stickers. These silver and black details aren't printed. These are printed on here. They're not stickers. They're printed on there. They just look awesome. So I was really happy about that because I was getting really worried that I have to apply some stickers to this and potentially mess it up. But those are printed on there. It just looks really nice. So you can open that up, and on the inside here, you can see the cockpit right here. You got a chair in there, and you got some other little clips back there. And with that clip back there, you can take Poe's pistol, the one I was talking about before. You can take Poe's pistol, and you can just, oop, don't want to drop it. You can just peg it right in there so you don't lose it. So that's a nice little feature for that. Then if I turn this around, you guys can see the control panel up there. So there's that. That is a sticker. Looks really nice. It's kind of got the grid pattern on there like the original X-Wings, and they also have a joystick down there as well. So let's go ahead and put Poe in there. So what you guys can do is you can take this little ladder piece that you get. I'll go over those a little later, but you get that, and a play function. If you're a child, you can make Poe climb up into the X-Wing, and you can just make him sit down like that, close up the canopy. It looks really nice. So we'll take that away. So right below the cockpit you have some stud shooters, which look, I don't mind these at all. They don't really take away any of the value. I think they actually look pretty cool. The only thing is that these are dark gray. The triggers are dark gray, so it would have been nicer if those were black. But they actually look really nice. They're kind of like the proton torpedoes, so they're pretty cool. So you can go ahead and push that, fire that. So nice little function there that I don't mind. There's some cases where I don't like stud shooters, but this case is fine. Moving to this back section, back here, you have some stickers up on the top, right here. Let me just focus in. So you got some stickers up there, which look really nice. You have that gear, which I'll get to this gear a little later. That's the main function of the set. And then you also have a little place to put BB-8, so you can take your BB-8 and just peg him right in there, and he stays in there fairly well. So moving on to the back of the X-Wing, you can see it's got some nice detailing. That gear piece doesn't really do anything. It's just there for looks, so doesn't do anything if you spin it or anything like that. This back section looks really nice. I really love all the tiling and all the curves going on up there as well. So you got that. I wish that piece was like a black or a light gray or something, but whatever. Then, now that we're back here, you guys can see the engines, which look really nice. You got the like dark pink translucent cones back here. Now, one of my only complaints, I have two complaints with this set, and they're both with the wing sections. First one is that these blue rubber bands, they kind of take away from the looks of the back of this thing, because they're blue and not black or orange or something like that, or gray. I know they make black rubber bands. They could have easily made those black. I don't know why they didn't, but they're kind of annoying, so that's one thing I don't really like about it. And so now that we're talking about some complaints, with the wings here, with the new X-Wing style wings, what they are is they're one entire wing that's supposed to split up into two, which in these case it's two separate wings, which is kind of I would have preferred if LEGO tried to do something where they filled in this gap right here, but whatever, maybe they're basing this off of concept art that Disney gave to them or whatever, but I would prefer if it was one solid wing, but then again it might not be as sturdy. So with the engines here, as you can see, I knew LEGO was going to do this with the circular engines. They use the wheel well pieces and kind of a silver gunmetal color. Then you have some stickers on there as well, which look really nice. You got a sticker over here as well. Then just stickers going all the way around. There's on the bottom as well, and same with this side. One thing I forgot to mention is back here you got some other little details in between the wings. Oops, that fell off. But you got some details in here, which look pretty nice. I'm glad that fell off because I was going to rip it off anyway. Oh yeah, and then one of the other things is that these engines don't really stay in that well. They don't go in all the way because they're bumping this thing. So they don't go in all the way, but, you know, whatever. It's not that bad. Oh, and then you also have these stripes right here. You got two gray bars and 3 orange ones on that wing, and then the other side is the same thing. So let's go on to the, I guess the blasters on this thing. So let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can see these and focus in. I don't know why my camera doesn't autofocus, but whatever. So the blasters on this thing look awesome. Same thing on either side, but my main complaint is these spring-loaded shooters. There's good places for them, and this is not a good place for them. It just looks really bulky right here. I just don't like the look of these things. They just kind of take away from the value. It would look a lot better if I could just, you know, rip those off and then put that slope back on there and could just connect those with that or something. I'll probably end up doing that, is just filling in this gap right here. But that definitely looks a lot better than having this big giant block there. So that's my other complaint, is these spring-loaded shooters are kind of nasty looking on there. Then nothing really else. You just got landing gear right there. That folds up. You can just lift this up, fold it up in there. Hides away nicely. Then you guys can just take a look at the orange detailing on the nose and stuff and along the sides. Oh, and then the bottom of it, if we flip it over, pretty much no detailing on the bottom. except for that landing gear right there, so you can lift this one down, and then you have some landing gear in the back right there. And then there's the bottom of the wings. No stickers except for on the engines right there, so there you go. Now that we're done with all those things, let's get this thing in its most beautiful form. So I'm going to cut this away, and we'll take a look at this set in its beautiful form. Alright, so to get this in its attack form, all you have to do is just move this little gear on the top there that I showed you guys earlier. So just lift it up. Oops, knocking over BB-8. He's kind of loose in there, which is kind of unfortunate, but all you have to do is just turn this, and it's one sudden push into this attack mode, which looks, this just looks amazing. There's no denying it. It just looks awesome. I really like the look of this thing in its attack mode. Definitely my favorite mode, and just makes the set look amazing for me. This is why this set is my favorite. It's just because it just looks awesome in this form. So to put it back, all you have to do is just move that down. There's that. I'll show you guys a back view of it with the wings spread apart like that. So there's the back. Looks pretty cool. There you guys can see the blue rubber bands at work. And again, really wish those were a different color, but whatever. So yeah, there's the X-Wing in its attack form. So hopefully you guys like it as much as I do. Besides the X-Wing, you also get these two little accessories. First off, you get this little ladder part, which you can slide up against the X-Wing and have like a play function of the pilot climbing up inside the cockpit of it. And then it's also got this this 2x2 jumper plate on there as well, which is pretty cool. So you can set that aside. And then you also come with this little transport right here, which is kind of like the ones in A New Hope that would drive around pilots and stuff. So you can take the ground crew figure, stick him right there, put the levers in his hands, and he can drive this around. And you can also take one of the pilots. You can put him on the side there to transport him around. On this side, we got the two lights in the front, two lights in the back. On the back here, you got some studs back here. Then you also have this cool little crate, which you can just take right off. And this crate has a wrench on the side right there. It's got a rubber line sticker with a resistance sticker on there. You can open this up, and it's got some extra studs in there. These are the only two I think you get in this set, or I think you might get a few extra. But you know, there's those. You take those, put those back in there. Yeah, you only get these two, and then the ones that are on the stud shooters on the X-Wing. But you can just take that and put that on there. One of the main things I don't really like about this, though, is I wish there was a way to connect these. Like, if they would have just included a droid arm or something that would clip right here. But that's an easy fix. Just take a droid arm. You can connect these two to just keep them with each other. So that's it for the other two little accessories with the set. Here's a quick look at all the extra pieces included with the set. You get some of these extra missiles. Then you also do get a brick separator with the set. So here's the instruction booklet. It is like a thick 118 pages, and if you flip it all the way to the back here, you have a little diagram that shows you all of the features of the set, and then you have a poster for all of the minifigures on there, and then there's advertisements for all the other sets, and then an advertisement for the X-Wing and lego.com/Star Wars. So there is the instruction booklet. So here's the box. It's fairly big if you compare it to a minifigure. There's a minifigure down there. As you can see, you just got the X-Wing battling on the snow planet that we don't really know what it is yet. And you just got some TIE fighters in the background, all the minifigures down there. If you move it to the back side right here, you can see you got some blueprints up there, and then you got just all the main features of the X-Wing on here as well as a really cool looking fight scene happening over there. So that scene looks really cool. Then you have all of the accessories right there. Then on the top, you've got all the minifigures and an actual sized Poe Dameron. So there's the box. So there you guys have it. That's my review on the new LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens Poe's X-Wing fighter set. I would definitely recommend buying this set, so I'd give it around a 9.9 out of 10. You guys could tell that there aren't really very many major issues with the set. All the little details that I nitpicked were very minuscule. They didn't really opt me out of, oh, maybe I won't buy this set because of this. But the 80 bucks is definitely worth it for this set. The price per piece is a little high. 700 around 700 pieces for 80 bucks is a little bad, but it's like nothing compared to the Millennium Falcon or the or the command shuttle, which have 200 pieces less than what the price suggests. So it's just that that branding markup that LEGO wants to put on these sets. So I definitely recommend buying this set. Again, 9.9 out of 10, 9.8, 9.9, somewhere around there. Mainly because of the wings issues, where they don't fold into just one wing. But I get that they need to be sturdy, so I'm a little lenient on those. And then the blue rubber bands are a little complaint. And then these spring-loaded shooters are a little meh. That's not a really good place to put them. Maybe just don't include them at all in this set. There you go, LEGO. Don't include these because I don't like those. But anyway, that is pretty much it for this review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. One more thing. The minifigures are amazing in this set. They're a very good plus side to the set, and you get Poe in the set, which is the only set you can get them in. So that's another little plus for that. And you also get a brick separator if you don't have any of these. I have like 80, so I'm good. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a comment or a like down below if you have any other suggestions for videos. My next review will be over the First Order Transporter, and then that's it, because that's the only other Force Awakens set that I have at this time, because I didn't have $600 to spend on a whole bunch of these sets. So that is it for this review. It's kind of long. It's probably be around 20 minutes, honestly, but hopefully you guys sat through it all, and thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to check out any of my other social media accounts, such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Flickr, Google+, whatever you want, I'm on there. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And please stay tuned for more content, and I will see you guys later.